Hi, I'd like to give you a quick tour of the Project Scaffold activity. Okay, first of all, you log into Classroom. When you come into Classroom, you can find it under Week 6. So if you click the Week 6 link, you'll see that it's there along with the Creating Web Space, which we've already covered. So the first thing you want to do is actually open the assignment. When you get into the assignment, you'll see there's a series of resources. They may be slightly reordered as I do the final copy after this video, but this should give you a good idea of what to do. Okay, the first thing you want to do is you want to open up the directions, and the directions should lead you through the entire process. It's going to tell you to, well, first of all, to watch the first video, which is the one you're watching. Secondly, to review the About Bloom video. It's not too long, but it's a refresher on Bloom's taxonomy. Then it's going to tell you to open the Project Scaffold example. So I left an example for you. And then to open the actual file, complete it, and turn it in. So let's go through that process quickly. Okay, so I've opened and I've read the directions. Here is the Bloom's overview. So you would watch that video. It's 8 minutes long. Remember, there are tricks that you can use if you're comfortable with this material to process that video a little more quickly. Now there's the scaffold example, so let's get to that. Okay, on the template, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be taking one essential question, one big, broad, open question designed to generate interest and relevance to your topic, and you're going to include that at the top. For most units, my belief is one essential question can be enough. You're also going to add a couple of unit questions. Now, you've done activities around these, so these can come directly from there. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. And then you're going to see a chart. This will be empty when you open it, but one of the things that are in there are the levels of Bloom. So down at the bottom you have knowledge, then comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. I leave you a little note here to think about both evaluation of product and process. So watch the video, that will be very clear. You'll also get just numbers, so all this information won't be here, but you'll have a 1 and a 2. That's because we want 2 examples of each at each level. Now, your project may include 10 examples at some level. Okay, but we're just looking for an idea here. So if you want to use this as a planning tool and fill it out completely, please feel free. But as a base level, we're going to want 2 at each level. Okay, and then you simply have examples. So under the knowledge example, students will watch a video about the Pythagorean theorem and answer questions. Okay, and how am I going to assess that? Because that's my third column. I'm going to use a Google Forms quiz. So that's very basic low-level knowledge, important. They have to know the term Pythagorean theorem and a couple of things about it so they can do that through a quiz. Okay, and there's also going to be a teacher-led lesson on sine, cosine, and tangent. So my project has to do with higher level geometry. And so students will explain the relationship between the 3 functions. So they're basically it's a low-level knowledge. Now I'm not going to go through each one of these because you can do that in the example, but you'll see as you get to the top that not only do the types of activities change, but the types of assessments generally change to go with it. More complex projects are often better assessed through a rubric or dialogue, whereas lower level skills can often be adequately assessed through something like a multiple choice quiz or a checklist or something along those lines. Okay, so review the example. Of course, let me know if you have any question. And then at that point, you'll come down to this section and you'll open up the actual template. When you do, it will create your own copy of the assignment. So complete the assignment, and then when you're done, please remember to hit turn it in so that I know that you're not in the process of completing it, but that you feel that it's done. Okay, any questions? Let me know.